Welcome back to another episode of the Ark Survival Guide. Today's episode is going to be pretty short and simple. We are just going to park this dolphin and set up a little outpost in what will probably become a really good water base for us later on in the game. This really cool cave is actually right underneath the lighthouse in the Highlands, and we're going to head over there. So the first thing I want to do is actually prepare for this trip. Now I'm going to set up an outpost with a bed so that we can teleport back to the base after we've set up this little outpost where we're going to store our dolphin. So the first thing you have to do anytime you're planning on fast traveling or teleporting between beds is drop every single item that you have. You've got to make sure you remember to clear out your hotbar and take all of the items, all the food, all your inventory, and especially your armor. That's the part that I always forget to take off. You got to make sure all of that's been deposited. Also, it's a good idea to make sure your water and food is maxed out, because unless you're actually taking some food with you, you're probably going to start starving and all that. So we'll be underwater here, so we're not going to run out of water. That's a good thing. But I am taking a couple minor things with me and a dolphin saddle that we just made so that we can pull this off. So on the episode before this, we tamed this dolphin and parked it inside this base. This is our Parasaur fortress. We've built a fort on top of a Parasaur. And in case you missed that, we've got the clips for all of that back in this playlist. You'll have a link at the end of the video for that. And so we just parked this in the water, so we had a full-sized fortress protecting our dolphin. But the next thing I want to do after this episode is take our Parasaur across the Highlands, and we'll probably kill everything in sight. And I want to park it in front of our base that's behind the waterfall, the one we named Bag End. And that's where our unicorn is waiting for us. And I want to park the base in front of there because we'll have a really defensible fortress out in front. And pretty soon I'm going to head back to Viking Bay to pull off a couple of our main objectives, which is going to be to get a sap tap going so that we can get sap, and then tame some bees so we can get a constant supply of honey. And oh, it's a basilosaur. That's pretty cool. It's like a giant porpoise there. And once again, that's not the kind of whales that I always warn about on Ragnarok that will sink your raft. Those guys are fine. But so we're trying to get those two things going so that we can make sweet vegetable cakes, because we'll be able to tame all kinds of really helpful creatures with those. But those are actually the first steps to getting that, and they give you slow amounts of supplies, so I want to get those done as fast as possible. But I don't want to lose this dolphin. He's pretty cool. He's way down the coast, so he'll be helpful if I need to get oil or pearls out in this direction. And I eventually want to tame some bigger water dinos. So this would actually be an ideal place to have a water base. You can see here this entire cave is totally enclosed. All I need is probably a behemoth gate. That'll be big enough to close off this whole area. I don't want to spend the resources for that right now, but as far as I know, nothing dangerous should spawn in this area. So I should be totally safe to park my dino here. And I mean, it's not the end of the world if something gets him, but he was mostly just a very convenient tame. But if I can keep him alive, I'd like to, and it's a very cool color on the dolphin. I've never actually seen one that's got that cool garnet color. So I actually want to teleport back here. So I'm going to need a foundation, and I just made a thatch foundation because once again, nothing dangerous should actually come into this cave. As far as I know, it's totally safe. And it's a pretty cool little cave. It would make a nice base if I didn't have to take a boat in and out of here and swim. But I will just lay this bed down, and we don't have any items on us at all, so we don't have to worry about losing anything. So there we go. So now I've got a bed here, and I will go ahead and name this bed just so I can see where it is, so I can teleport back and forth from here. And it just takes a second to type this out on the PS4 controller. It's not showing the typing on the screen, but it's alright. It'll pop up in just a second. And there we go. So now we have the lighthouse cave is going to be marked on our map. And you can see it's way over here. and Viking Bay is way off on the left of the map. Once again, my map is glitching. It doesn't show any of this as discovered. So I'm going to select the paratank bed and then travel to it. And that will actually teleport me from this bed way over here and make me appear inside that parasaur tank, which is right where I left on the Dolphin. And you ever have this happen to you? You wake up and you're underwater? No? Okay. Well, yeah, it's kind of a weird experience for sure, but that's what happens when you park your house underwater. So, I mean, it's everything gets a little weird when you live in a house on the back of a dinosaur, not gonna lie. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. We just wanted to get that little outpost established and safely park our Dolphin. And in the next episode, we're going to take this parasaur tank all the way across the Highlands. So tune in next time, and we'll see you then. Thanks so much for watching our video from the Ark Survival Guide. This is an amazing game, and it's sometimes really hard to learn how to survive, but we are dedicated to teaching you how to not just survive, but how to thrive and have lots of fun on this amazing game. So we have a series for just a Let's Play, so you can watch how we've conquered this vast open world. And we also have a guide series with specific guides on how to do certain things that are a little bit more confusing or difficult on this game. So be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We are constantly creating new videos for you to enjoy. So you can travel through your journey on Ark with us and learn how to do everything you need to know to survive in this game. So thanks for watching, and we will continue to bring you great content that is suitable for the entire family, except maybe the occasional dinosaur poop. What can you do? This is Ark. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon on the next video.